Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to have a demonstration on how to make your module in your Microsoft Teams classwork. Microsoft Teams classwork, known to be as your container of your modules. So in this demonstration, we'll look at now on these things that you can get inside your Microsoft Teams. In your Microsoft Teams, in the classwork, there is what we call modules. You can put now your learning materials, such as presentation, notes, links, and interactives. Now, we can put also assignment, quizzes, and assessments, such as quizzes and assignment. Okay, let me open now my Microsoft Teams. So let me create now a class. So let's create a team or a class. So a team. So for example, so I'm going to create now a class so that things would be demonstrated to you on how to create now your module. So I'm opening a class. So there's a general channel. Let's use this one. So let me name this one Classwork Demonstration. So you can put now your description of the class, but let's just create this one. So let me click now create. So it's still loading. Okay. Let's skip this one. So there will be no student inside this one. So classwork. So as you can see on this side, it's the classwork. You know, click classwork. Still loading. It will go directly to the general tab. So click is here. So let me just maximize the view of this one. So for a while, it's still loading. So you can collapse that or expand the tab. So it's still now loading. So at first it would be loading like that because it's creating now all this. It will update now the content. So you can click homepage, class notebook, classwork, assignment, grades, reflect, and cite. Okay, module idea, or you can now work on with create module. So you can work on with new module. So this is how it's gonna work. So I'm working. You can now type in the title. So it's upon your on how to create module. Like for example, module one. So what is research? So that's the title of my module. However, I need to put that there. So you can now create now the things that you look at. Now, can I put the at the end? So it's not working with the sign. So module one, what is research? At the end of the module, you will be mhm, able to, and then you can now put now your objective. So for example, my objective is to define research and create a possible topic for a research project. Okay. So there are two. objective of this one. And then at this point, you can now put now your learning materials or some instruction on how to do this one. So there are two ways on how to put the learning materials. For example, I will work with, okay, let me have this one. Let me have this one. What is research? So I'm going to get now a link. There are two ways on how to put now a link. So let's do it one at a time. So for now, a definition of research. So I want to get a website that I can work that out. So for example, here, I want to get this link for a while. So I want to get this link. I will open that in new tab. So I'm going to copy this one. Then I'm going to put it here. So for example, resource one. You can put now the link. Automatic, there's a resource one. So put an instruction. Read the following materials. Okay. I will save this one. That's the first strategy on how to put it that. So this is how it looks like when it comes to the student. So they can work that out there. However, there are also another technique that where you put now the link. Like for example, you put now the link here and then reading material 1. So that there will be a reference, which is what is research, and then put some information of what is that website. So for example, the website I got is ideascale.com. So ideal, am I right? Ideascale.com, so that they would see what is that. Yeah, here, ideascale. So when you click now attach, so for a while, it's a blank entry of what is research. So I didn't verify it. So there are two ways. If you write it here, it's okay. Or you can have it this one. Now, for example, another thing that we would like to look at is that we can get now YouTube or like a video. You can attach it as a link. So for example, so I'm in the YouTube website right now. I want to get now the URL of the research. So for example, what is research? So it's still loading for a while. So I need to select a video search and get the URL of this video. And I want to put that in my module. So one way is the link on the text. So for example, I want to get this 1 second. Then I want to get the URL of this one. So getting the URL. So I got the URL and go back to my Teams, add link, and then put this one. And then you can now work this out. Video material 1. So I put now, I got it from you. So that's how you put now your material. What if I want to put another material? So it's still loading. What if I have a PDF material? So you can now go to file and then upload from your device. If you're using now your cloud in your Microsoft Teams, you can put now material that is there in your cloud. However, for example, I want to put now a PDF copy. of a material. So I upload now a file. So there will be a dialog box here in a moment. So there's the video material already. So for a while, we're just waiting for the dialog box. Okay, it's now loading. Okay, here's the dialog box. I want to put now a PDF copy for a while. Okay, for example, I have a PDF copy in the downloads. So I have a downloads here. Let me just check. So it's still loading. Okay, for example, this is now a paper that I would like to I want them to read. So I'll put this one as a PDF copy. So the PDF would be there and the file name would be the file name of the PDF. So that's one material that you can put. Another material, what if you want to create a material or a PowerPoint, but there's no yet a content? You can put now a file, and then you can now put now new file, and then you can select other files that you want to work on. So for example, a PowerPoint. So you can create it from your, you can create now, this is a blank PowerPoint. For example, research by Bebs Ever. So this is a presentation, a blank presentation that will be included in your module. It would be a blank presentation that the teachers only could edit, but the students can only view that or download that, but they cannot edit it. So it with the moment it's like creating. So for example, I need to just the title slide. So that would be your material already. So let's see what's working with that. So for a while. So this is now saved under your cloud or your OneDrive. So I'm putting now the title, what is research? So for example, that's the only thing. So if you're still working on that, automatic this would be under the teams, your team. So let me have it. So let's go back with that team. That is the class demonstration module, class demonstration class. So as you can see, you go back to your classwork so that you would see the module that you're still working. Still loading. For a while, it's still loading. Okay. So there are a lot of things that we could reflect on that. For a while. Now it's loading. So there are two files and then two links. So those are the two links, and then this is the PDF and then the PowerPoint. You can use everything. I will publish it. Okay, visible to it can't be hidden and after you publish it, but can it or delete. So it's for the demonstration. Already published this one. So if you want to see what the student is will be seeing, you click now class student view. So these are the things that they could see. So it's just similar. So they could click this one, and then there's the what we call this the presentation that is still on work. Okay, so you can edit that. Okay, let me exit that once again, and then you can add now an assessment. So there are two types of assessment. You can create a new quiz via Microsoft Form. So when you click that, that will be a quiz. And then you can now create a new assignment. But that will be another video when I will work with that, with the assessment. Thank you for watching this video. And this video is how to make your module in Microsoft Teams Classwork. If you have any question, plug in your question in the comment section below. Have a great day, everyone.